Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Farmer Son. I'm Father Matt, this is Son.
Hi.
And this is our Wrestlemania predictions. WrestleMania is at 36. They're not really going by the numbers anymore, but WrestleMania 36. We'll get into it. We haven't done the SmackDown or Raw video because there hasn't been too much to go through, but we'll mention and hit on points during this video, and then at the end I think we'll say what we think of this year's WrestleMania and that. Obviously it's been taped, it's already in the can, it's not going to be live, it's not going to be any crowd, it's from the Performance Centre, there's not going to be any big entrances or pyro techniques or whatever you want to call them, or big stage, anything like that. It's going to be a very muted down WrestleMania, and we'll just have to see what happens. I've heard that there's going to be multiple locations, there's going to be some matches that are in different locations. We'll get to that when we get to the matches. So yeah, the tagline is it's too big for one night, so it's going to be on the 4th and the 5th, Saturday and Sunday. Without further ado, let's get into some of the matches because quite a few. No particular order as always, just how I get them off the website. Women's Tag Team Championship match, Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Who do you think is going to win this?
Kabuki Warriors.
Well, I think Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss are going to take this. I think they're getting the momentum and they're quite popular, so we'll see. I think they probably might take it. Otis versus Ziggler, obviously it's that Mandy Rose sort of infused storyline with that three-man or three-person, should I say, three-person love triangle. Otis versus Ziggler. Who do you think?
Otis.
I think Otis is going to win this one as well. Next, a really random match. It is Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Very random, that match. No storyline there, but it's just the way WWE have done it. It seems like they've just put some matches to fill the show. Who do you think is going to win this?
Aleister Black.
Yeah, but I don't know. Bobby Lashley. Oh, he's quite strong, powerful. It's very, very difficult, this one. This one's a very, very difficult one. I think Aleister Black's got some momentum, so I'm going to go with Kai and say Aleister Black. Next, Elias versus King Corbin. Last Friday on SmackDown, Elias was dropped off a sort of area of the Performance Centre and he fell backwards because King Corbin hit him with a scepter. So there's a little bit of bad blood going into this match. So who do you think is going to win? Elias. Well, King Corbin's got some fire, and they kind of really do like him, but I'm going to go with King Corbin. I think King Corbin's going to pull it out of the bag on this one. Raw Tag Team Championships had to make a last-minute change because Andrade is injured. Street Profits versus Angel Garcia and Austin Theory. A very random replacement for Andrade there, but Street Profits, who were on Monday Raw, had a match, and Montez Ford did a very nasty back body slam on the outside. That looked really nasty, that did. Very nasty botch. But who do you think is going to win?
The Street Profits.
I think the Street Profits are going to retain, yes. Then we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This one is a little bit of an unknown. It is The Miz and Morrison versus the Usos versus the New Day. I've read that The Miz didn't take part in this match because he showed signs of the virus. So I don't know what's going to happen with this one. This is a very difficult one. This is one of them question marks I have. If that's the case, it's probably going to change to the Usos and New Day. But because of that uncertainty, I'm not really going to make a prediction on this one because I'm not really too sure what's happening. Next, Intercontinental title, Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
You think Daniel Bryan? Well, I think Sami Zayn's going to pull it out of the bag. I think Shinsuke or Cesaro is going to interfere and cost Daniel Bryan this title. But then again, we do have Drew Gulak in Daniel Bryan's corner, so he might be the neutralising force in this match. But yeah, I think Sami Zayn's going to retain. You think Bryan? We'll have to see. Next, Owens versus Rollins. Rollins hasn't got the APA because apparently they're injured, or one of them's injured, and Buddy Murphy is in isolation. So his disciples, he hasn't got them for WrestleMania as far as we know.
It's not the APA, it's the AOP.
Oh, that's it. I'm thinking of Bradshaw and Farouk, and that's what I'm thinking of, the APA. Yep, so AOP. Sorry, Kai. Thank you for correcting me. So yeah, AOP. So he hasn't got his disciples. So who do you think is going to win?
Rollins.
You think Rollins? I'm going to go Kevin Owens. I think it's going to be an upset there. Then we have the NXT Women's Championship. It is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Obviously, Charlotte won the Royal Rumble, and she picked Rhea Ripley. So who do you think is going to win?
Rhea Ripley.
You think Rhea Ripley? I think Rhea Ripley is going to retain as well. I think this is just a given. Again, they might swerve us and see. SmackDown Women's Championship was going to be a 6-pack challenge or a 6-pack match or whatever with Dana Brooke, but they took her out because she's now in isolation. So again, they had to change this. So Bayley versus Banks versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Tamina. So who do you think is going to win this one?
Bayley.
Do you think Bayley's going to retain? I think Sasha Banks is going to beat her. I think it's going to be the end of their storyline with their friendship, and they're going to now have the belt on Sasha Banks. She's been back with that belt for quite a while. Without that belt, should I say, for quite a while. Next, the Raw Women's Championships. Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Who do you think?
Baszler.
Yeah, Baszler. I think Baszler's going to take it as well. I think she's going to beat Lynch. Lynch has had it almost a year now. And I think it's time to now make the switch. I like Shayna Baszler as a character. I think she's quite good, but her in-ring's not as crisp as it can be, but she's got that character down. Next we have Edge versus Randy Orton, a last man standing match. Obviously one of the talking points. It would have been really nice to have this match with the crowd, as it is Edge's first match back. But you know, we all have to make sacrifices for this situation. But with that being said, who do you think? It's a very bitter rivalry that's deep-seated from the past. So who do you think?
Edge.
Edge. I think Edge is going to win. And they might swerve us there and have Randy Orton beat him, but I think Edge is going to win this one. Next we have a Fireflies Funhouse match. Cena versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt. It was announced on Friday it was going to be a Fireflies Funhouse match. What that is, we don't know. We think it's probably going to be like the house type thing that he had with Orton that time, didn't he? He had that match, which Orton burnt the house down. I think it's going to be something like that. This is one of the location matches. So with that being said, who do you think is going to win this one?
I think The Fiend.
The Fiend. It's very. I don't know. Cena's been away for so long. It's kind of one of the things where you think that you should really have The Fiend win over Cena here. You should put him over. But I'm going to go with The Fiend. I think The Fiend's going to take this one, as Cena really doesn't have anything to gain out of this anymore by winning. And then we have another location match. It's The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. Obviously the Boneyard feel is for the piratey theme that they're having, which sadly isn't going to be... it might be decked out. They might have decked WrestleMania out with all this like sort of, you know, palm trees and all that sort of stuff. But I should think they were going to have a boat as their stage, and I don't... Obviously that's not going to happen now because of the way it's changed. That being said, Taker versus Styles, it's going to be in a boneyard, which to everyone else is a cemetery and a grave. It's going to have a open grave. I think they are pushing their luck a little bit with this match, especially with the virus and everything that's happening with the virus. You could say this is a bit insensitive, but it depends how they do it. We'll see. Again, this is one of the matches that Am I looking forward to this match? I don't know. Are you looking forward to this match? Yeah, it's a different thing for The Undertaker. It gets him out of the ring. He doesn't have to be so, you know, keep up the pace with AJ Styles. I think this is making the best of a bad situation, and I think they could really do really well. I'm looking forward to the Cena versus The Fiend match. That one's going to be interesting. I've got to say that. But that being said, who do you think is going to win?
Taker.
Obviously, it was going to be Undertaker from you. I think Undertaker's going to win. I think, you know, then again, they might have Styles beat him. I don't know. It says that he did a very good promo on Raw this week. Probably one of the best promos that WWE has done in a very long time. And they're sort of hinting at this. Undertaker's got a new sort of character, or he's gone back to his old sort of biker gimmick character. The promo was more real. It wasn't just sort of rest in peace and the gravelly voice. This one did have some depth to it. So yeah, I think I'll look forward to this one and see how they actually do it. Next, another question mark: Universal Championship, Goldberg versus what was originally Roman Reigns. It's all flying around the internet that he's not in this match. The other rumour is it's going to be Braun Strowman. Again, this match, we can't really make a prediction because we don't really know. If it's Braun Strowman, I think Goldberg's going to retain. I think if it was Roman Reigns, he probably would have lost. And then we have the main event, which would be Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Who do you think?
McIntyre.
I think McIntyre's going to win as well. It's a shame he doesn't have a big crowd to see his sort of coronation as the champion. It is a shame, but it is what it is, you know. At least they're putting on something to keep us all entertained, and you can't knock WWE for that. So that being said, are we looking forward to WrestleMania this year? You say it's your favourite pay-per-view of the year. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether I am or not. It's a very difficult situation to be in. No crowd, no atmosphere. They're going to do the best they can. Could they have postponed it till maybe have these matches at SummerSlam? Yes, that could have happened. Should they? We're not the ones to really say. I personally believe they should have. It's not down to me. I think they could have just sort of stopped, had a break. I've read that as of today, that we're recording this on Wednesday, that WWE are going to have a break in their filming, or their I don't really know. I think April they're not really going to film too much, so we're going to have a break. They could have had a break for a couple of months, you know, and they could have done this at SummerSlam, but that is what it is. Like I say, there was a few unknowns because of all the situation and the change of the matches. There's going to be things written into it, I should think, to change that Universal title match with Goldberg, and we'll have to see what happens. But anyway, that's our predictions for what we think WrestleMania is going to do. Obviously on Monday, after all this has sort of happened and that, we will make a reactions to what we think went right, what wrong, what was good, what wasn't, what we thought of the whole event. At the minute, there are no spoilers. That is a very good thing, especially in this day and age of social media. I haven't seen any spoilers from WrestleMania. I don't know any of the results, which I hopefully will continue, because I hate being spoiled, especially with these things. Even if it's going to be a subpar show, I still don't want to know the outcomes. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there because we've gone on for far too long. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the AEW Explosive Elite review, which will be tomorrow. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.